Have you ever tried to imagine just how big space actually is? It's one of those questions that can make your mind spin, because the numbers are so huge, they almost stop making sense. When you look up at the night sky, it's easy to feel small. But the reality is even more staggering than you might think. Trust me, it's way bigger than you think. The scale of the universe is so immense it's almost impossible to truly grasp. But let's give it a shot. Let's break it down, step by step, starting right here at home. Our journey begins on the planet we all know best, Earth. Earth, our entire world, 12,742 kilometers across. That's the distance from one side to the other, through the center. It's big enough to hold over 7 billion people, millions of species, and every mountain, ocean, and city you've ever heard of. If you flew non-stop on a jet all the way around, it'd take about 45 hours. That's nearly 2 full days in the air, just to make one lap around our planet. Sounds like a long trip, right? But in the grand scheme of things, it's just a tiny hop. But let's zoom out, to the solar system. Suddenly, Earth feels like a speck of dust. The Earth is 150 million kilometers from the Sun. That's called 1 astronomical unit, or AU. It's the standard yardstick for measuring distances in our cosmic neighborhood. And Neptune, the most distant planet from the Sun, it's 4.5 billion kilometers away. That's so far it takes sunlight over 4 hours to reach it. Now imagine you could travel at the speed of light, 300,000 kilometers every second. That's fast enough to circle the Earth more than 7 times in a single second. Even then, it'd take you 8 minutes just to reach the Sun, and over 4 hours to get to Neptune. Still feeling big? The solar system is already stretching our sense of scale. Let's go further. Beyond our solar system lies interstellar space, a vast, dark ocean between the stars. The nearest star, Proxima Centauri, is a mind-bending 4.24 light-years away. That's 40 trillion kilometers. If you tried to drive there at highway speeds, it would take you over 50 million years. If you hopped on Voyager 1, the farthest human-made object, you'd spend 70,000 years getting there. That's longer than the entire history of modern humans. That's older than all of human civilization. Every empire, every invention, every story ever told, Voyager would still be on its way. Now, let's really zoom out, to our galaxy, the Milky Way. This is where things get truly mind-blowing. It's about 100,000 light-years across and holds up to 400 billion stars. Each one could have its own planets, its own stories, its own mysteries. Picture our entire solar system as the size of a coin. That's everything we've ever sent a spacecraft to, everything we've ever seen up close. Now, in that scale, the Milky Way is the size of the United States. Let that sink in. Our home is just a tiny dot in a vast cosmic landscape. But we're not done yet. The observable universe contains an estimated 2 trillion galaxies. Each one is a swirling city of stars, planets, and possibly life. And the whole thing, it's about 93 billion light-years wide. That's just the part we can see. The universe could be much, much bigger. That means if you look in any direction, you're seeing light that's traveled for 46.5 billion years just to reach your eyes. You're looking back in time, seeing the universe as it was eons ago. And here's the wildest part. The universe might be infinite. There may be no edge, no boundary, just endless space stretching on forever. We may never know where it ends, if it even does. The more we learn, the more mysterious it becomes. So, how big is space? It's bigger than our wildest dreams, bigger than anything we can truly picture. Earth is tiny in the solar system. Our home is just a small part of a much larger story. The solar system is tiny in the Milky Way. Even our sun is just one star among hundreds of billions. The Milky Way? Just a speck in the universe. And the universe itself? Possibly just one of many in a multiverse. Space is so vast that even light, moving at the cosmic speed limit, takes billions of years to cross it. The distances are so great they defy ordinary understanding. Mind blown? Hit that follow for more untold truths of space. There's always more to discover, and the universe is waiting.